Well, I think our team so far has performed as expected. We knew we were going to have good starting pitching. We knew we were going to be pretty good offensively. We also felt we had some depth that is going to sustain us for the remainder of the year, pitching and position player-wise. We made it a point this year to go out and sign more 6-year minor league free agent players than we've ever had. We've increased the budget and salaries to attract the better guys, and we've signed more guys than ever. As a matter of fact, we went over budget in spring training because we had so many players. I think that's helped us here early on. Like Hicks, who was a waiver claim, coming up and doing well. See a guy like Aducey coming up with a minor league free agent signing, doing well. And then you see some of our basically role players really doing well and stepping up. So anytime you have injuries like we have, every team has injuries. So what it takes is the next guy in line to step up and do his job well until you get some of those guys back. So far, everything's been as planned.
I'm really excited about our staff. I think, I talked about this in spring, and I feel no differently now. You look at the end of last year where we were coming down the stretch with 4 rookies in the rotation, and the fact that we were gaining ground and playing good baseball. I probably would have called you a liar if you said that was the case. It's just not easy to do with that many rookies. So to fast forward that into this season, there's no more. I don't think there's such a thing as a sophomore slump anymore because there's so much video and there's so much scouting. The slump happens like that. You don't have to see a guy a few times before you know what he wants to do to you. You already know before you step in the batter's box, as far as pitchers are concerned. So, I take that into this season and say these guys are just going to get better, in my opinion. And I liked the way that they were pitching at the end of last year. I think, the organization, I'm sure, liked the way they were pitching. So, it was the first time in a while where you sit down in the offseason and say, wow, we had a bunch of youth step in and really show that they can contribute right now. So, and then you got Zim getting back and being healthy. It's a exciting time in Detroit. You got a good mix, I think, of veterans and young guys, and that's a good recipe for success.